About 2 months ago, I made a video called I'm Getting a Bit Complacent, which I thought that video at the time was exactly what I wanted. I was laying out a bunch of shows that I had thought out beforehand with a couple of friends, and I thought that I could handle all these 3 shows at once and not actually have to think about anything else really. But I remembered then, halfway through the production of all these little things that I was doing, which were the 3 shows, which were the review show, Roaming Recess, Calvin Talks, and of course the Let's Plays were still going on as well. So it was like 4 things. That college was coming up, and it was a very silly move of me to like even try to do something like that because, you know, the pros that do that all the time, and this is just a hobby that I have, but the pros that do that all the time, they don't do that. They don't try to do 4 shows because that's silly, that's stupid. It's actually just downright idiotic. And I'm willing to admit, like, when stuff that I do is a miss, and it was a miss, and I think it was a very kind of silly move of me to do because if you go back to the time when I made that video when I started doing the review, I did the Spyro the Dragon review, and I also did the Calvin Talks that week, and I also did the Roaming Recess that week as well, and I also was playing Majora's Mask in that week also on the channel. It's overload. It's too much. And I also started a show called That Was a Bit Direct to do in the off weeks of the review, which again, it does take a bit of work to do. But that week when I was playing Majora's Mask, I think a lot of people could tell during the Majora's Mask playthrough, you could hear myself being tired. The videos were 10 minutes long. Like, that's not what I do. I don't do 10-minute videos. My videos are usually longer than that, but in this sense, they weren't at all. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I think the best thing I could do for this channel is just to keep 2 things going, and that's what I'm already doing. It's the Let's Plays and the Roaming Recess, so I can put all my focus into these. The reason why I do Let's Plays is because it's fun. I already play video games in my spare time, so why not just set up a microphone and talk while playing the video games? I would be playing the video games anyway, so it kind of makes sense to just keep doing this. And Roaming Recess is something that I love so much, and I get a lot of good feedback, and people actually like it. Quite a bit. So as of now, I'm saying I'm not going to overload the channel anymore. The reviews are done. The Calvin Talk series is done as well, and That Was a Bit Direct. Will not really make it's not really done. I will talk hopefully about stuff like that in the future. It's just I'm not going to, like, you know, rush to my notepad and paper and my capture card and my YouTube downloader to download a press conference straight away when I just because I have to talk about it, because I don't want to do that because this is just a hobby, especially when I'm in college when I have to put a lot of focus into that as well. This is a fun hobby, and I love doing it, and I want to continue to love doing it. Another thing I want to talk about really quick, guys, in this update is that 300 subscribers is coming up pretty fast, and I want some suggestions of what I should do. Do you want a live stream for 300 minutes? Do you want me to continue Majora's Mask? Do you want me to play Wind Waker? People have been suggesting Wind Waker for so freaking long. I don't really know what to do for it. If anyone has any particular suggestions, that would be pretty cool. All I can really say, guys, is thank you for your patience over the past couple of months. I know things have been a little bit different. I just finished Resident Evil 4 and Twilight Princess. That'll be the last time that I ever start a series just to postpone it for months, because I feel like that's a really silly way of doing things. What I will also say is this. I'm taking about like a week and a half. I'm not going to start a Let's Play for a while. Not a while, about a week and a half. It's not that much. It's just that I want to take a short break. Every day instead I'm going to upload a random game. Just a random fun game. Maybe a Crash Bandicoot Warp Room, or maybe a Spyro the Dragon full world. Or maybe just playing like something like a Tomb Raider boss. Something just really fun just to play over the next week and a half. Just to like cool the jets on the Let's Plays, because I feel like they run into each other after a while. It's like, oh, I'm finished playing Resident Evil 4 now, I better upload Darkest Dungeon. Oh, I'm finished playing Darkest Dungeon, I better upload World of Final Fantasy. I want there to be a little bit of a break in between them, which makes the Let's Plays a little bit more special. So from now on, I will more than likely never actually run into each other like that, or try to make a Let's Play run into each other like that again, because I feel like it makes the Let's Play less. It makes it lesser in that way. So to recap what I've been saying, suggestions for a game to play for the 300 subscriber thing. Should I stream maybe? And also, I will not be doing the review show anymore, or doing the Calvin Talks. But Roaming Recess and Let's Plays will continue just you know, more of a fun format, because I want to make things continually fun, especially since I got my college timetable, and Monday and Tuesday is hefty. I get home by like 7 o'clock, and when you get home at 7 o'clock and you have to be up at 7 in the morning the next morning, you kind of just want to sit down with your like handheld console, or just play games for yourself. You don't really want to talk, you know what I mean? So I kind of record in advance, so I kind of want to make things even more fun for myself than they already are. Thank you guys for watching this. Thank you guys for supporting me through all the times that you have. And I should see you guys very, very soon. In the words of Midna from Twilight Princess, see you later.
I have a present for you. Which do you prefer? To give pain or to receive it? You can have the one you hate the most. Happy birthday to you!
But you're wrong.